Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Arius Rock. Now, this video is about Kanye West saying slavery was a choice. Now, I know this man is claiming to be on the apostolic level, you know, like he's above the rest and all that. But I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. You know, everybody else giving it to you from their intellectual levels of what they believe or what they assume. You got the guy Nature Boy who breaks it down. You got Dr. Umar who say he's suffering from a disorder of slavery, which is of course that's the foundation of the situation. But we got to just be straight up with people where they can understand it in today's time in plain English, since this is what the American understand is plain English, and kind of give it to them raw and uncut, you know. Then you got T.I. pretending to debate, pretending to be Black Power. You know, he's pretty much, he's masking Black Power movement, but he's still operating under white supremacy because he already swore oath to that. So I'm sure he can't just jump out of that at any given time. Now, we also got what's the youngster, Young Pharaoh, who's saying what he's saying, smart brother. But you know, and these people are all about views. Then we got Ralph Smart, who pretty much said, you know, he may have an album dropping, so he would say anything to get attention. Okay, fine and dandy, but it wasn't straight to the point. Now, this man was at first. You got the videos probably like barely a year ago when they was calling it a rant. He's on stage trying to wake people up, tell them they being bamboozled. The industry is lying to him. The media is lying to him. All of a sudden, he gets thrown in a hospital, and then we don't hear from him at all. Now, we know Kanye West is a charismatic person, right? Y'all know he's known for being an outspoken person. And then next thing you know, you see him with blonde hair standing on side of Donald Trump, whose father is a Klan member, which is different from Crips and Bloods. That's passed down through your bloodline pretty much. They're going to teach it to their children, and that's regardless if you want to be it or not. So now you have Kanye West saying, he first trying to wake people up, and then all of a sudden he's saying slavery is a choice. The man is not behaving nothing like he used to behave, and I don't understand why people don't understand what they're looking at. I'm receiving a phone call. Hold on, guys. I may have to do a part 2. I'm gonna decline. Okay, so anyway, the point is if a man was first trying to wake people up, then all of a sudden you see him, first a year past, you hear nothing from him, and then you heard about the MK Ultra program. Y'all acting like this is a game, man. This man has hair's blonde, they've done something to the man's head, you know, obviously. And now he's talking nonsense, saying stuff like slavery, attacking his own people's history, which was devastating, which put us in this bad position we are in to this very day. So now you got this man saying this slavery was a choice. What you mean, mental slavery? Because if that's the case, you are being enslaved mentally, and then you're choosing that. So you chose to take your mother's life for fame. So that was the choice you made. That's mental enslavement. But that wouldn't even been able to take place if you hadn't first been physically enslaved. So if we're going to downplay our history or listen to someone say that, and only primarily attacking the youth, because that's the big picture is the youth. They're part of the big picture. They always attacking the youth because the youth are the ones that can change things. A lot of older people are washed up. You know, they don't really get a chance to do anything or make a difference because they was getting occupied by some garbage rap or some stupid TV show in their time, in their era. In my era, it was Master P, Ghetto Dope, and the Hot Boys, Get It How You Live. So a lot of us was doing that. Now you got these homosexual rappers, and lo and behold, the youngsters are homosexuals nowadays with no problem. So, you know, Kanye West talking like a fool wasn't really offensive because I know the man has been tampered with mentally. He's not in his proper mind state. He's being controlled. And he doesn't think physically enslavement was a choice. he must be talking about mental enslavement, which is what he is being done right now. That's what's happening to him as we speak. Everything he said was being controlled. He was told to say that because that's the only way he can save his hive after rebelling against this oath that he swore to. You understand? So that's my take on it, and that's the common sense answer, and that's the way, I mean, just call it like you see it type of answer. You know, it's not no, you don't have to go deep. It don't take a rocket scientist. You seen the man was trying to wake people up. The next thing you know, he get clubbed over the head, dragged to the hospital. He get out. Now he talking about slavery was a choice. So he's attacking his race, which is what every rapper has to do to survive, which is what every actor has to do to survive. They have to attack the African race. So remember, black brother, you are kings, and watch yourself, because these crackers are trying to exterminate you. Look up the NSSM 200 memorandum and keep listening to people like Dr. Umar. So, I mean, might as well people say, you can get the knowledge from what this brother's saying. Everybody else, they turning our culture into some magical, mythical, shit, So, hey, I don't know what to say about that, but I do go with what makes sense, So just go with what makes sense. Listen to Dr. Laila Africa. Listen to Dr. Umar. Find out who Marcus Garvey was, because these are the people who cared and tried to make an impact on our history as black people or African people. And stay black, and this is Arius Rhyme, man.